If you're spending hours making content that's getting zero views, you're overwhelmed, you're tired, you don't know what to believe, you hear all these different scenarios of the algorithm shifting, or you need to use the right hashtags, or you have to fill out the description on your videos, you're not alone. And while all this advice isn't necessarily bad, the truth is, a lot of it is outdated because in 2025, this is a brand new era for creators. While the game has changed, if you know how to play correctly, this could be your breakout year and change everything. And here's the best part. You don't have to worry about burning out, chasing trends, or trying to just post more. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly what happened, show you how you can finally start building an audience, growing more, and start creating the life that you want. And before I keep going, if you're like, who is this guy and why should I listen to him? My name's Bobby Orr. My other channel has right under 60,000 subscribers, and I have over 130,000 followers on Snapchat and TikTok. Now in 2025, across the board, social media has changed. I'm talking about YouTube, all the way down to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. But speaking of TikTok, that is what changed the game. Because when the TikTokification happened back in 2020, everything changed. Platforms don't prioritize followers anymore. They prioritize topics and attention patterns. So to break that down, basically all algorithms are interest-based. Whenever you post, the algorithm is going to show your content to viewers that watch similar types of content and adjacent types of content. But this is actually really good news because it puts everyone on an equal playing field. Now, huge creators with millions of followers and subscribers are always going to have a little bit of an upper hand. But for the mass majority, this puts everyone on the same playing field. But it also means that random posting won't work because the algorithm isn't really concerned with who you are. It's more concerned with the problem that you solve. So if your content feels scattered, your views are going to be scattered. And if you're scattered, your audience is going to disappear. Because here's the harsh truth. No one really watches you for you. They watch you for them. And if you're not serving them at a high level, they're not going to follow. Now, over time, once you have built up a lot of trust and credibility, they will care about you and want to follow you for you. But you have to start with the serve first mentality and use a serve first approach. So here's a really easy way to think about this, like the TV show strategy. Think of your content like a TV show, not a diary where you're just sharing everything that you like and telling about your whole personal journey and your whole life story. Because people don't watch random TV shows every night. They find shows that they love and then they binge watch them. So in 2025, every piece of content doesn't really have to be different. It has to feel like episode 27 of something they're already interested in. So here's the old way of doing it. What do I feel like posting today? But here's the new way. What value am I bringing to my audience today to move them further along their journey? And here's another great thing. Your audience doesn't necessarily care how big you are, because if you scroll on any social media platform, especially YouTube, those small creators are getting some pretty big views. Instead of just having high followers and high subs, your reach is actually going to be based on clarity, emotional connection, and topic or message consistency. Because if you have clarity, you have leverage, and you need to hit that consistently over and over and hit every different pain point from every different angle to serve your audience. Now, with that being said, here's the secret sauce that no one really talks about. You don't wait for momentum, you actually start creating it. Because if you wait to feel ready, you're never going to start. But if you start small, your energy will flow into action. One small post leads to another, and before you know it, you're starting to build an audience. You're getting messages, you're getting comments, you're starting to respond, you're reaching out, you're going further, you're seeing what your audience wants. And that brings me to one of the most outdated pieces of advice that I'm still hearing. Niche down. So here's the truth. You don't really need to niche down. You need to get clear on who you serve and have an avatar. Here's what I mean. Instead of just saying fitness, I'm in the fitness niche. That's great, but it's really broad and you're going to be competing against everyone, especially the huge creators. But here's a better example. I help moms over 40 lose weight after having kids. Now, you are going to have a smaller target audience, but you're going to be competing with less people, and you can still have some wide videos, some broad videos that kind of cast a huge net. So something that's going to appeal to the mass, broad public, but that will reel people in, and then the viewers that want to stick around for you will stay for your content. And you could throw these videos out every so often, but you need to be clear on who you serve and helping one specific type of viewer, because when you can help one type of person, you can go deeper, solve a bigger problem for them, and bring a lot more value. Now you know the strategy of how to grow on social media in 2025. Here's the bad news. When all the algorithms changed because of TikTok, attention spans kind of change as well, and they're getting shorter and shorter. So if you're not hooking people fast, the algorithm is going to bury your video, and it's also going to categorize you as a sucky creator, and your views are going to flop. But if you know how to craft powerful hooks, this can change everything. And if you want to learn more about that, check out this video, and I'll see you over there.